Hello, my name is Shauna, and I'm a medical massage therapist, and I practice neuromuscular therapy. And my whole mission in this life is to help individuals return to their bodies and to feel amazing because you deserve to. So, this is the body part 2, metabolic health and the power of transform. So, today I'm going to be discussing what is metabolism, what is metabolic health, and a product called Transform and how it can transform your life by helping you take that first step towards optimal metabolic health and how it's going to help you, how it really is going to help you transform your life. So let's start with metabolism. Metabolism is the system that generates energy from your food and your environment. It is our life force. All of our cells and systems require energy to function, so it is very, very important. Metabolic health is how well are we generating the energy in our bodies. So that is our measuring tool on how well are we taking care of ourselves. So some things to think about is returning to the basics. So if you didn't see my part 1 body balance, check that out. But I ask the same questions: is return yourself to the basics. Ask yourself simple things are: how are you sleeping? How are you feeling? How is your brain functioning? And how are you pooping? Those are the basics. Ask yourself those things and you're going to have indicators on how is your metabolic health. In the US, only 12% of our population is metabolically healthy. That means 88% of our population is not functioning optimally. That is why we have increased mental diseases. That is why we have more issues with weight. That is why our population is just not healthy. So how can we help this? So when we're talking about metabolic health, we need to think about the primary source of energy that can be extracted from our food is glucose. So when we talk about glucose levels, when you go and get your panels done at the doctor, that is one reading. That is not an indicator, a good indicator of like how well is your body functioning. Because again, that is one reading, usually after you've been fasting. It's not a good indicator of like if you're actually truly having like spikes in your blood sugars. So wear a continuous glucose monitor if you really want to check it out. But otherwise, ask yourself, how are you feeling? How's your brain functioning? How are you sleeping? And then how are you pooping? The body basics seriously is gonna tell you so much about your body. And remember, your body is unique to you. Your body is like no one else's. So remember that when you're thinking about your body, and you are the expert of your body because you're in there, you're living in there. It is your body. So the next thing I want to talk about is if we can manage to stabilize our glucose levels, we can start to rebalance and come back to a homeostatic state. So the product Transform that I'm going to talk about takes your excess glucose in your system and converts it to fiber. Yes, you heard me right. It literally uses plant enzymes to take excess glucose and converts it to fiber. And that is so amazing because that is your first step in balancing out your body and managing your glucose levels and your glucose spikes. So let's think about our food system. Our food system is significantly depleted. So unless you're growing your own food or you are getting food from a local farmer, there is no way that your food is giving you enough nutrients. Plus, we talk about the processed and ultra processed foods that we consume daily. It just happens. It's very normal these days. We do have incredible issues with weight management and hormones. And again, hormones are not just reproductive ones. Hormones are your body's chemical signalers. So those are all formed in your gut. So like, think about that. If your gut isn't balanced and your glucose is all over the place, your metabolic health is not going to be good. And that is the majority of people, and that is the reality of it. So how can we help? Transform. Transform is a product that is really meant as a first step towards optimal metabolic health. And by stabilizing your glucose levels, by again taking that excess glucose and transitioning it to fiber, you can balance out your glucose levels. What is this going to do for you? This is going to help you with clear up your brain fog. This is going to give you more energy because you're not having those spikes. This is naturally, over time, your body will naturally let go of any excess weight that it's been having. So it is not a weight loss pill, but eventually you will see weight loss because your body's not meant to be carrying carrying such excess weight. It's just your hormones are off. And again, it comes back to sugars. And that is what this pill is meant for. It is meant for that first step in optimizing your metabolic health. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you have more questions, or give me all your comments. Thank you so much for joining me, and stay tuned, more to come. And if you would like to purchase Transform, my link is in the description below. Again, ask me any questions you want. I will get back to the DMs in order that they come in. And I hope to help everybody start their journey to optimal metabolic health, because you will feel amazing.